Some studies suggest that omega-3 fatty acids supports weight loss. Hi, it's Judy, and thank you for joining me with another episode of Still Growing. Like many females all over the world, I have struggled with my weight for most of my life. I have tried numerous weight loss methods, from the cabbage soup diet, from taking pills, powders, no carbs, no sugar, no meat, to eating only meat. I have spent thousands of dollars on the diet industry. Every time I lose weight, either by exercise or by diet, I always seem to gain it back at some point. But I never stop to consider why I can't seem to manage my cravings and always seem to end up overeating. There is always this deep sense of being unsatisfied or never really full. For the last few years, I must say I am in a really good place. Still a bit overweight, but I'm good with it. I regularly exercise and eat a healthy vegan diet with occasional cheat days. Well, cheat days for the sake of the children, that is. But getting to that place where I feel satisfied was a bit of a process. One thing I know that made a really big difference in my life in order to control my overeating and cravings naturally is my body getting adequate nutrition. What I have come to realize is that I was overeating because my body was always in a nutrition deficit. To help prevent weight gain and maintain a healthy metabolism, I had to change what I was eating from not just trying to resolve my hunger, but primarily eating to nurture my body. As North Americans, particularly those in the US, they have been overfed and undernourished. Most obese children and adults are actually malnourished while eating many calories with too few nutrients. Lots of people don't eat or even like unprocessed, nutrient-dense foods. What is often eaten is too much high fructose corn syrup, refined flour, refined vegetable oils, trans fat, and overall fake junky processed garbage, which we call food. The average American today consumes as many as 152 pounds of sugar and 146 pounds of flour. And of course, all the flour is just converted into sugar. Sometimes this becomes part of our culture that we eat the things that our parents teach us without every generation try to make it a bit better. All my processed flour dumpling lovers, raise your hand. We have got to make small changes where we can. I personally love a multigrain dumpling any day of the week. We don't have to continue eating the same way our mama taught us. When you learn better, try to do better. And if you can, try to incorporate it with the things you love. Hooah! Even better, right? According to the College of Nutrition, there is a relationship between weight gain and deficit in vitamins and minerals. Research has also shown that overweight adults have a vitamin deficiency throughout the scope of all the vitamins and nutrition. So, according to the Canadian Disease Control and Prevention, in collaboration with the US Department of Agriculture, 9 out of 10 Americans are deficient in potassium. 7 out of 10 are deficient in calcium. 8 out of 10 are deficient in vitamin E. 50% of Americans are deficient in vitamin A, vitamin C, and magnesium. More than 50% of the general population is vitamin D deficient, regardless of age. And 90% of Americans of color are vitamin D deficient. Approximately 70% of elderly Americans are vitamin D deficient. The food guide of the Vegan Society of Canada recommends that 88% of what you consume should be plant-based food. So I try to follow a vegan diet, mainly consists of what's considered a healthy diet of food derived from plants, such as vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, whole grains, legume, plus lots of water. Eating that way, that helps to lower our risk of heart disease, um, lower cancer, type 2 diabetes, and many other health problems. So to ensure your body is getting proper nutrition and to help with controlling your weight, there are 6 vitamins and minerals that I try to incorporate in my diet on a regular basis. In fact, we try to incorporate this in the whole entire family's diet. So one is omega-3 fatty acid, calcium, vitamin D, all the B vitamins, iron, and magnesium. So let's look at them individually. Omega-3 fatty acid. Some studies suggest that omega-3 fatty acid supports weight loss. So it protects your heart, blood vessels from damage and disease. And you'll get that in foods like salmon, mackerel, herring, lake trout, sardines, tuna. All of these are a rich source of nutrients. And also, what I make sure I have in my diet, because now I'm trying to eat less meat, I make sure that I have my flaxseed, walnut, hemp seed oil, Brussels sprout, sprouts, and chia seeds. All of these are extremely high in omega-3 fatty acid. Number 2, calcium. Now, research suggests that calcium may be vital to a healthy blood sugar control as well as healthy bone. So higher calcium intakes combined with vitamin D can assist with diet-related weight loss. So foods that are high in calcium are Greek yogurt, dark green leafy vegetables, seeds, almonds, Greek yogurt, and then the fortified foods, so fortified cereal and fortified orange juice. That's when, of course, they add the calcium into the products. The next one is magnesium. So without magnesium, the chemical reaction that produces energy in the body cannot happen. This dependency basically means that magnesium is essential for metabolism and energy production. Magnesium is available in a wide variety of foods. So you get your calcium from nuts and seeds, legumes, spinach, bananas, salmon and halibut, whole grain foods, whole grain, not bleached out flour, but actually, okay, you got it, and potatoes. The next nutrient that is extremely important for your body is iron. The body needs iron for healthy growth, so development of metabolism. Iron is also vital for correcting your cell functions. So iron carries oxygen in red blood cells. The red blood cell carry oxygen to and from the muscles and tissues in the body. So if a person has low iron level, they may not send enough oxygen to their muscle. Muscles that are low in oxygen cannot burn off fat for fuel as well as they should. So some sources of iron include meat, beans, of course, brown rice, nuts, dark greens, leafy vegetables, tofu and soy, and also fortified cereals. The next one is B vitamins. So the B vitamins play many essential role in metabolism in the body. The B vitamins include B12, biotin, folate, B6, B5, B3, B2, and B1. Metabolism. So all the B vitamins work together in order to help your body function properly. If there is a problem with one of your B vitamins, that disrupts your personal metabolism. So the B vitamin, it processes your fats, your protein, and your carbohydrate. A healthy metabolism ensures that the body uses these nutrients for energy rather than storing them as fat. So your source of vitamin B includes lean meat and seafood, whole grains, including barley, brown rice, and so on, dairy products, eggs, some fruits such as bananas, apples, grapes, watermelons, and of course, nuts and seeds, and some vegetables, including spinach, potatoes, and squash. Additionally, you can get your B12 from fortified foods. So there is fortified milk, nutritional yeast, fortified breakfast cereal, and fortified meat substitutes, and some spreads. Okay, so the last one is vitamin D. So vitamin D is extremely important for everyone, but particular for my sun people. Vitamin D is particularly essential for those of us who are living in cold climates that are not exposed to the sun consistently throughout the year. So, in regards to vitamin D and weight loss, there are studies that show that those with more fat had lower vitamin D levels than those with less fat. Vitamin D also help control blood sugar and improve insulin resistance in people with diabetes. And of course, your best source of vitamin D is just to sit in the sun. The foods that contain vitamin D include mushrooms, egg yolk, fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, and sardine, cod liver oil, fortified dairy, fortified plant-based milk, and fortified breakfast cereal. Nevertheless, studies show that postmenopausal women with vitamin 2 diabetes eating vitamin D fortified yogurt improve their blood sugar levels and reduce inflammation. They also experience reduced waist size. Other studies have also found that taking calcium with added vitamin D together slightly reduces the risk of weight gain in postmenopausal women. Vitamin D is so important, guys, that it's important to have your vitamin D levels checked annually. So it's important to make sure that you have all of these 6 vitamins and minerals consistently in your diet. And you can get that from eating more healthy food. But it's a tricky situation because even if you know better and is trying to do better by eating the right stuff on a regular basis, it's not enough. Although your diet, especially a vegan diet, should be able to provide you with all the nutrients your body need, the food provided at the grocery store already come to us lacking in some nutrition. The vegetables and other plant foods harvested today have fewer nutrition than most do 2 generations ago. Plus, our foods loaded with hormones, antibiotics, pesticides, preservatives, and high levels of unhealthy omega 6 fats. For example, a Canadian study that was done in 2003 showed that the minerals that is in cabbage, lettuce, spinach, and tomatoes have depleted from 400 milligrams to less than 50 milligrams. And that has occurred throughout the 20th century. And this study is just looking at a few vegetables. So can you imagine what's happening with all the other vegetables that we're spending so much money on? Now, I'm not big on supplements. I'd rather just eat the whole food because the whole food provides your body so much more benefit than just one or two minerals. But based on the soil that we're working with in North America and the greed of big business with the use of the pesticides, the hormones, etc., you might want to supplement your diet. Unless you're able to plant your own food or purchase independently verified non GMO organic food planted on non depleted, healthy, rich soil, then it's a bit difficult to get the full vitamin nutrition your body needs. So, what I do to not just improve my weight, but also to make sure that my body is getting all the nutrition that it needs, I choose a healthy diet that provides the six vitamins and minerals that I spoke about. Then I add a non-synthetic multivitamin supplement to replace what is lacking from the food. I add regular exercise and lots of water for a full lifestyle change. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe, comment, and share if you care. Have a good day.